Let's get ready to start a brand new day here at Cyber Trading University. Looks like having a little bit of a rally this morning. Not too much, 258 points regarding something going on in Ukraine. They're talking, there's some good negotiations going on. They're anticipating that might get some good news out there regarding the war or whatever. Maybe they're coming to a compromise, whatever it is. So looking forward to that. Don't know if it's real, but we'll see. Market kind of likes it so far. But yesterday was Monday. Couple of good things that made some big moves. Some of the stocks are moving today. We're going to check them out. AMC had a really, really good pop yesterday. It's going to bring it back up a little bit. AMC has literally been like on a huge tear yesterday. Great run up, even going all the way to the close. Stock was all the way down to the prices right around $14, $13, talking almost a double and a beautiful Fausto flag right here. I want to point this out. A gorgeous Fausto flag right there. But what a great pop yesterday in the market. Went all the way back to the $30 price range, which is, by the way, a major resistance levels. But let's talk about yesterday before we go into the watch list for today. A couple of stocks that did some good moves. So obviously we know about AMC. Really nice move right there on that stock. A lot of you guys were trading it. It gets very nasty. I just want to bring up this chart really quick. But you could see that there was a nice little nasty shake here around 10 o'clock. And then it obviously made a big pop and then came back down. You're seeing right here 26 all the way down to 24. $2 run on the way down. But once it broke through that major resistance, which is going right into the close, it's exactly what we're looking for. Stock excuse me, had a really nice run yesterday, going right into that close, all the way up to the last 30 minutes. But then you could see we had a nasty shake right at the last couple of minutes. So 230 to 3 was more than enough. Another couple of stocks that did pretty well, and obviously GameStop follow along with it. GameStop back to $194. So I guess that news that came out with GameStop regarding about the owner, the CEO buying more shares of his company, really sparked some big interest. You know what? It must not be a lot of shares outstanding on that stock, because that stock to be at that price obviously made a big run up on that news alone. But let me tell you, one of the big lessons I've learned as a professional trader, one really good article in the Barron's, if you ever over the weekend, you always see there's I forgot what it's called again. When a CEO wants to buy shares of his company, that's obviously a really good thing. That's actually one of the best news that I can ever hear next to a company having really good earnings. I mean, why would anyone want to buy shares of their own stock, of their own company, if they thought that it was going down, right? I mean, like, you go out there and you would never invest money in your house that was overpriced, right? I mean, why would you put so much more money in your house knowing that you have the most expensive house in the area? All you're doing is throwing money away. But if you had the cheapest house in your area and you say, I'm going to make an investment in my house because I know what I'm going to get for it. I own it. This house is cheap. It's the same thing about a stock. So one of the big tips of the day, if you ever hear any buybacks, company buybacks, everything else like that, that's always been a good sign. And obviously, one of the ways you can learn that is if you saw what happened back in when we had the virus hit us and the market got destroyed, there was actually a lot of buybacks going on out there. All right. So anyway, GameStop did pretty well. HYMC, another very inexpensive stock, made a big move. And she's moving again, for crying out loud. Wow. Could you believe this? HYMC. So HMI, this stock had a really big, nice little push, $1.80, went all the way down. Look at the thing, it's up to $3. Great little run up going into the afternoon. I don't know. I think the afternoon was a little bit better than the morning from what things look like, and also in the middle of the day. Remember, I told you Monday mornings are very touchy. I started down on Monday morning, and then I obviously made a lot of it back. So I ended up being flat, believe it or not. Listen, I lose too. I know some people did great yesterday, but I just, I feel that yesterday afternoons was a lot better. And I say it all the time, Mondays are very difficult to trade, but Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are great days to trade. Another couple of stocks, DATS, big pop on that one, $2 to $3. If you missed out, you can look at the time, 9:30 to 10:30. What else we had? Oh, Newegg. My God, remember Newegg? That thing was awesome. Newegg, what a great pop on Newegg too. Look at the gorgeous movement of the pop. Does a shake, double top, boom. Does a shake, double top, boom, breaks out. Stock goes from $5 to $8. Nice little move on that one. And Bobby J, BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond, obviously moving. Obviously has a lot. It's one of the mean stocks too. That one obviously moved pretty well. All right, so with that said, everyone, that's the past. Let's focus on the future, and the future is what's moving this morning. So we see what's happening with the market. It's basically up a little bit. We're up about 279 points. Looks like we're kind of flat right here ever since that news came out. Hopping over here on some of the stocks that are moving. I was looking at the big percentage gainers. I mean, you had this stock right here, a little bit on the expensive side, $6 stock. Looks like to me a category 4. I might want to pass on it. GFAI, great push around 7 o'clock this morning. 8 o'clock this morning, you can see how it kind of backed off right here. Went from $1.40 all the way to $1.70. So that stock had a really, really nice pop right there too. Stock had a nice move. We're getting a nice move in MEDS right now. So stock right here, 9 o'clock was at 260, right to 290. The stock has been on a little bit of a downtrend, but it's got some resistance levels right around here, right around 299. We'll keep an eye on that one. There's that stock that we traded yesterday, HYMC. So listen, remember HYMC, because on the long-term chart, this stock we traded it, beginning of the month, it was 29 cents. The damn thing ran all the way to almost $3. Came right back down to $1. Stock is extremely volatile. Trades a lot of shares. There's a lot of algorithm going on with this stock right here. It is a mining stock, which obviously we've been doing pretty well on with everything that's happened with oil and all the commodities and stuff. So we'll keep an eye on that one too. Clever, CLVR, that's another one that's moving pretty decent this morning. CLVR looks like she just made a move right around 8:30 this morning. This stock also, we traded it. You could see it was $1.20, ran to $3.75 just about 3 days ago. She came right back down. If you do your homework the way we trained you to, look how you did journals, look how you traded it, see how it worked out. That one did pretty well also. The rest are all pretty much garbage from what I saw. I didn't see anything exciting. Once we get past 10%, we're not really interested. NEO coming down, PRGO coming down. Look at all these stocks. We traded every one of these stocks. PLCN, we get Doc stock from $1, $1.80. PRGO, we traded this one. We traded all these stocks. Remember I told you, whatever you trade shows up in the gainers, eventually is going to show up in the losers if they move up way, way too fast. Looks like we got a little buyout right here from what it looks like. NLSC, to be straight line like that. That stock had some big news. Well, it's pretty funny. I had that stock too, and I sold it. It was like, I don't know. The news came out, and I was like, is it? I guess they they paid more for it to finish out the buyout. New York Stock Exchange, not that much. DNA looks like it's got a little bit of a push, but I don't know. I'm not really super excited about that. All right. So what else that we have? You can see that we also did pretty well on the crypto stocks. Crypto was actually really, really big yesterday. So some of the swing trades that we've been doing, they're doing great. Mara's doing great. Riot's doing well. Those are all doing well. So, I mean, we got some good swing trades on that. We're doing pretty well in Costco. I'm hoping Costco is going to break this resistance. What's the all-time high? We're almost there. We're almost at 570. ABBV is doing just phenomenal. This thing just does not want to go down. My God. I just, I'm glad I bought it back. I jumped back in around $1.50, $1.49. I bought it at, when it's a little retracement, then I saw this little, I had to pay like literally almost 6-7 points. But it's just, it's a slow mover when you really think about it. I mean, it didn't move that much from February 140 to 160. That's still a lot, Anyway, that one's doing pretty well. Hopefully that thing will hit 200 sometime soon. That would be great. Anyway, that pretty much does it on the watch list. I don't really see anything else that's moving. AMC's popping again. Getting that call out right. Wow, my God. What a big pop right there, 9 o'clock. Looks like the program trading just kicked in right there, Grant. Same thing. Looks like everyone. Looks like AMC's moving again. Just be very, very careful. That stock is extremely volatile. Very, very volatile. Okay. I still have people that have been texting me yesterday. They're like, "Hey, you've been watching AMC?" A lot of them rode this thing down all the way from $50 all the way down to here. So they they held on. They held all the way down there. Told them to get out a little bit early if they loved it, but I don't know. I guess some of the movies are coming out, looking out pretty well. All right, everyone, that pretty much does it. Listen, don't forget today is Tuesday. Tuesday is Traders Talk, one of the biggest events that we have here and one of the most popular events in the Cyber Group room. So if you are a Cyber Group member, don't forget Traders Talk today at 11 o'clock. So Josh is going to be doing that. Make sure you send in your emails on your trades and everything. He's going to ask everyone, and he's going to go over and discuss, what the mistakes that we made. Remember, we don't focus on the winners. We teach you how to stop the losers. Fix that problem, and everything takes care of themselves. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, we will be back here at 2:30. You can always join us by liking us and friending us and doing a trial here to join our trading room whenever you want. In the meantime, everyone, good luck today. Happy trading, and we'll see you when the market opens up, and we'll start commentarying there. All right? Happy trading, everyone.